Highness Radio here in Richmond, California with nobody but the best, my best friend, Jourdan Jade. She's finally in my podcast and I'm so excited. And what a dope-ass day to do this, right?
It's a good one.
It's Hash Hole Day. It is the second annual Hash Hole. Created by Burner.
It's like the fourth annual, actually.
Is it fourth or the second?
Annual is Richmond. This is the second annual
shit,
National
okay.
Hash Hole Day, and it was created by CGO.
I swear it's like the
Burner
third
is
one I
promoter.
performed at, though.
Burner make it a
Okay, so let them know. So I performed at the last one in LA.
Hey.
I just got off the stage, by the way.
Hey,
my God, Trendsetter T was on there doing his thing.
And I'm sad I didn't make it.
Hey, you missed out, but it's okay.
It's okay, next
This
one.
is my dance, though. She's not appreciated. But
Till
hey,
next
I performed
one.
at the
Till
last
next
one in
time.
LA. Yeah, Burner hosted and performed. I performed. My girl Christina out of Michigan was my dancer that night. It was fun. And then I performed at the one in Isleton with Be Legit, Devin the Dude, Water Boys, hella other
Shitlos.
people. Yeah.
That's
was
right,
hella fun.
that's right.
So,
Devin
so
the
it's a
Dude.
vibe.
Devin the Dude, that's the second time that you performed with him.
It's
Remember
like the
other
third,
time?
I think.
Yeah? I
Yeah,
performed
Rosa.
with you in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's my doobie with my
Man, hey. Shout out Devin the Dude.
Shout out Devin the Dude. Hey,
Hey.
he be going crazy. Oh, gee, killing us.
No cap, man. Well,
What's
man.
happening, Maui?
I'm just so thankful to finally have you on my podcast. You know,
Likewise. Hell yeah.
it's been a minute that I really just wished that you were in there in the radio, and we're gonna get you in there. But you've been
definitely.
slapping on 92.3 FM.
Hey, thank you.
Baby
Hell
Go has slapped multiple times.
yeah.
and
Shout out Keep the Sneak, big
That's
breath.
right. That's right. And it was just such a pleasure to be a part of that journey with you.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Yeah, Maui's been there since day one. This has been my dancer through so many dope shows. We've opened for NLE Choppa, everybody.
I actually just mentioned that to Ozer, and he was
Yeah,
like,
it was a
"Oh
good
yeah,
show.
no pressure, no pressure."
But it was in the choreo sometimes.
Hey, period. You know
feel
what?
me?
I'm gonna have to repeat what I said to him, and what I said to him is that I owe you my flowers because
Your Jourdan Jade flowers.
Hey!
What?
Fire.
Okay, Jourdan
Fire.
Jade flowers.
Fire.
The sticks are here. You can check them out at Mission Organic Filet Relief Center, the Cookies Store in Merced. You feel me?
you.
Global Greens on Atwater. We out here. Okay, sorry.
That's the ashtray.
You said flowers. I had to hit that promo moment. You feel me?
That was fire.
But
I
thank
love
you,
that.
thank you
No,
so much.
well,
I gotta
because-
get your flowers.
I would like to give you your flowers because you've exposed me to the industry. You've exposed me to crowds of people. And NLE Choppa's fucking show. Holy crap. So many people. Like,
It was fun.
and it felt like an amazing concert, and I felt like a superstar next to you. You know what I mean? So, like,
Hell yeah.
the reason that I'm becoming an artist and becoming what I'm becoming is it has a lot to do with your influence, and I thank you for that so much.
Oh, hell yeah, girl. Thank you. That's special for me. I'm so glad that I've had that impact. And you know that and thankful likewise for you that you've been on my journey and shared all these experiences and just having someone by my side rocking with me has been dope. So as
For
much
real.
love as you have for me is all back to you, my girl. Hell yeah.
And I think that's why we rock with each other so tough, is because we reciprocate. And I think that it's important for us to take care of that. You know what I mean? Take care of that. I think it's
Hell yeah.
really important. And I want to thank you. But I also kind of want to get to know something since I would get to question you a little bit. So.
Okay, what you got? What you got? What you got?
I want to know, at what age did you begin to create music? Whether it was poetry and then it developed into music, or the other way around, whatever way it was.
Okay.
How was your music experience and when did it start?
Well, in high school, me and my group of girlfriends would all write raps and go around in a circle and share our raps. But it was really like poetry. But yeah,
Poetry.
We had some bars
In
back
high
in the
school.
day.
In high school. So we have that in common.
Yeah, we hella did
We
that
have
little
that in
circle.
common. Poetry in high school.
But you know, I've always been super duper into music. You know, being in Vallejo where I'm always in studios. Everyone's a rapper. Everyone's a music artist. And then you know my story. In college, my boyfriend the whole time was in a hip hop group, so I was always in the studio, backstage, on stage, meeting all my favorite artists, and just fell in love with the lifestyle. But I didn't have the confidence at the time. I didn't think I could actually be a music artist. And then,
well, I mean, I'd like to dig a little deep. You know what I mean? Okay, so you were exposed to the industry.
So I've always been passionate about music, but
But then at what point did you just go bam?
When I worked at Apple and I met the engineers and they're like, wait, you can do this, and you know, we got your back and we'll teach you some things.
Shout out Apple.
Apple got
We're shooting on Apple.
That's amazing. And then started out recording myself, writing my own songs. I mean, I still write all my own songs, but trying to make my own beats, trying to do everything myself, hands-on, just because I just want to do it myself. And then I realized I need to outsource to some professional engineers and studios.
And that's how has that experience been ever since? Obviously, you've been working with the shop. Shout out the shop.
Shout out the shop. Shout out my engineers.
Shout out your engineer, sound god. That's right.
Just learning from everybody. I love learning. I'm a student of life. I love learning everything, and anything I do, I want to be a master of. So I would love to learn, you know, the science of engineering and be able to mix and master all my songs, but yeah, we're gonna outsource it. But every time I'm in the studio with someone else or a different engineer, I learn something different, or there's just some little piece of game. So
yeah,
you know,
and it's
I've
all
just been kind of learning as I go, and that's what makes it a journey.
And being a sponge, and just taking it all in, taking it all in.
Always learning.
That's super fire, and I think that's hella funny because you're like kind of like me in the sense that you're like, I want to learn it all, you know, I want to do it all.
I learn everything. I could never be bored, ever. Like, when people say they're bored, I'm like, bruh, how? Like, there's so much to learn. Like, how could you be bored? You can go learn a language. You can go learn how to cook something crazy. You can go learn a new skill. You can go learn this. Like, being bored is like, bruh, that's like crazy luxury. I've never experienced.
My goodness. Let's talk about something that's also very, very important. And I think that your trajectory in which you were this year. And I think that you've just been hitting milestone after milestone after milestone.
Yeah.
And that I don't say that just because I'm a friend. You know, I think that anybody in this specific bus and everybody would be able to say, no, yeah, Jourdan go hard. Jourdan does this, Jourdan does that. Because you really do. You're really about that action. You're constantly traveling, you know, from place to place, doing show to show. And I think that
you gotta want it to get it.
Exactly. And I think that you're getting it, honestly. Like,
getting what again is good. Getting what you should be. Okay, so
getting it.
Everything turns into a song with me. Like this, if you kick it with me, you can say one word, and I'm like, oh, let's take it there.
I'm like, can I get the line?
But yeah, you know, it's now or never.
It's now or never.
I fell in love with creating music and performing music and doing music, so it's, you know, something I love, and I just want to keep creating, keep experimenting, keep collaborating, keep learning and growing and expanding and building my fan base. And you already know the best part of music for me is connecting with people energetically. When you're performing or people are like, oh, I love this, I listened to it during this, or this got me through this time, or this makes me feel so good. That's the most rewarding thing for me, is someone being like, oh, this resonates with me and it makes me feel good or feel good about myself. Like that's full circle moment for me, and that's my intention, is that people just, you know, feel good and experience my energy and my vibe, and whoever it resonates with, that's dope.
It resonates with.
That's the sauce. That's
everybody else just move along, right? And I think that I can relate with that because I had that experience very recently out at BBG Studios when I performed, and I was like in a crowd of people, right? But there was like specific people that were like really vibing with me, you know what I'm saying? Like really there, really dancing, really putting their hands up, and it's like, you know what, this is all I need. Yeah. Like that energy.
Yeah, it's really awesome to connect with people through something that you created, where it's just like, oh, they feel it, but it's your energy and your creation, and when I feel it, it's just, you feel me.
Beautiful. So like, just for the fans to know, okay guys, I just have to say it. You have amazing songs that have just dropped. You've got Crossroads, that is featuring Lo Russell. It is a beautiful song. I really feel like it's very sentimental.
Thank you.
It's it's also very nostalgic to me because of the word crossroads, and also the flow of it almost gives like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but not. So guys, go on there, check that out. That's her latest drop, right?
Yeah.
Crossroads, you gotta make sure to check that out, and Be Legit. That one's a hard one.
Shout out to Big Boss.
Yes. So I definitely just like want to salute you. Your music has been amazing. I've seen hella growth. I also got super lucky, okay? to hear a verse in my whip, okay? I'm not gonna say whose it was or nothing like that, but all I know is you were on it, and I heard it, and I was
I
like,
got some things
bro.
in the work. I got some things coming.
So I'm really
Stay
excited
tuned.
for that to drop, and you know, you and I gotta get a little something going on too.
Hell
so.
yeah. A lot of shit to come. I got a lot of music in the works, a lot that I'm sitting on, a lot of dope collabs, more shows, more life, more fun, more yada, feel me? So stay tuned. Check out your girl. Get 8th at Jourdan Jade Flowers at a NorCal dispensary near you.
If you're a hash hole, definitely make sure to check out all the different booths and all the different vendors. Shout out Kush for having us here. It's been a blessing and amazing to be here today.
Always grateful. Thankful.
Love you.
Love you too.
To finally have you here with me. Somebody's phone's ringing. I'm sorry.
It's mine, my bad. Hey, I'm shooting a podcast right now. I got hit you back. Sorry, I was like, you know,
That's what she does.
Okay.
That's the Jordan. That's the Jordan. That's the Jordan right there.
Okay, my bad. All right, back to it.